I'm Byron Georgiou, the Chair and CEO of XtremeGreen Electric Vehicles. We manufacture electric vehicles here in North Las Vegas, Nevada. We manufacture vehicles primarily in the working vehicle space. So we don't compete against passenger vehicle companies like Tesla, Chevy Volt, Nissan Leaf, and the others. We focus on vehicles that are used for working purposes: police, security, farming, landscaping, mining, warehousing, parks and recreation, things of that sort. We think it's an important area for the development of electric vehicles for a variety of reasons, one of which is that it's demonstrably more impactful on the environment, even than passenger vehicle replacement by electric. When you replace a vehicle that already has a catalytic converter in a passenger vehicle that already has many of the emissions reduced with a zero emission vehicle, that's good because you're removing the last few emissions. But when you replace a vehicle that has essentially no emission controls and is diesel powered with an all-electric zero-emission vehicle, you definitely have a significant impact in reducing the amount of emissions that go into the environment. We sell our vehicles comparably priced to carbon burning vehicles, and over the life of the vehicle they're customarily less expensive to operate because they have less service, and of course obviously fewer fuel costs and so forth. We have a whole range of vehicles. I'd like to show some of them to you. We believe that we're making the only all-electric, all-terrain vehicle that's made anywhere on the planet. This vehicle sells for roughly $12,000. We also have a longer wheelbase version that's about $16,000. We've just had an order for 10 of these from the U.S. Border Patrol because they like them because they're quiet and they have no heat signature and they obviously are non-emitting. So we'll be delivering those later this quarter, and we're very hopeful that once they see them they'll consider greening and electrifying more of their very, very substantial fleet of diesel burning all-terrain vehicles. Also, our what we call the Sentinel, our police mobility vehicle, is a three-wheel vehicle which is utilized by police, security, airports, delivery people, and so forth. We've sold quite a few of them in Mexico. The mayor of Mexico City and the police chief just recently did an unsolicited video with their television station there saying that they had reduced crime by 50% in the touristic area, what's called the Zócalo, by deploying officers one-on-one with these vehicles, reducing petty crime, pickpockets, purse snatchings, minor muggings, by having officers' presence in these vehicles. They're extraordinary. They can go 60 to 80 miles on a charge. All of our vehicles are powered by lithium-ion iron phosphate batteries that are the most powerful batteries per unit of weight. They are extraordinarily powerful vehicles. You can see the winch on this all-terrain vehicle. If it gets stuck in a hole someplace, you could take the winch out, wrap it around a tree, and pull yourself out. That's how powerful these vehicles are. We also make our third line of vehicles, we call our utility terrain vehicles. We make these custom to the customer's needs. This is our long wheelbase model. It's got 5 seats, 2 in the front, 3 in the back, and a small bed in the back. It can be used for maintenance, moving passengers. It can be used on an airport for a variety of purposes. And then further over there you can see a vehicle with an electronic bed. That's particularly usable in the landscaping business or at a park or in farming if you needed to move manure from one place to another. And these are areas that we're moving into. Our primary sales thus far have been in the police and security areas, we're building our sales around the world. We just had a significant order from the Republic of South Africa for the all-terrain vehicles. We are selling in the United Arab Emirates. We're selling demonstrated this morning with a group that wants to order some vehicles in the country of Chile. We distribute throughout the United States and in Canada. Our company is relatively young, but we think it has great prospects for growth in the future, and we're very excited about developing a market area that has very little competition at this time, which is the working vehicle space. Remembering that the market for working vehicles around the world is very, very substantial, not quite as large as the passenger electric vehicle market that many, many companies are competing in, but we've focused on the space of working vehicles, which we again believe that our model makes more sense for the ultimate deployment of electric vehicles, because we're selling vehicles at price points that are reasonable. Our police mobility vehicle sells for approximately $9,000 retail. Our ATVs are $12,000 in the regular wheel base, and $16,000 for the larger one. These vehicles start in the range of $16,000 to $20,000 depending on how they're equipped. And that's comparable in price to the internal combustion engine vehicle, and again, over the life of its use, is significantly less expensive to use by the savings in fuel costs, the saving of no oil maintenance, no cooling system maintenance. You really only have to maintain the brakes and the tires. Really, there's almost nothing else to maintain. So during the life cycle of ownership, they're significantly less expensive, and we believe that's an important way for electric vehicles to penetrate what is an important market around the world.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Byron.
Thank you very much for having us.
Okay.